Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of The Legend of Zelda. So we're continuing this playthrough where we are kind of playing it blind. It's not technically blind because I have beaten this game when I was a kid. I haven't played it as an adult. At least not very far. So let's continue here. Looks like we have 2 pieces of the Triforce, is it? Yeah. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, Zelda. I'm trying to find the next dungeon. I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere where we have to push, like, statues or something. I'm just trying to go off my bad memory, or maybe a rock or something. No, this is the maze area, isn't it? Yeah, that was the maze. We'll see what we can find. Great, especially with Zelda. Are you a Zelda fan? That's great. Recall rock push somewhere. Yeah, same. I have no idea where though. Oh wait. Do I have a raft? I do. Does that allow me to cross a little bitty stream like this? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe it's the ladder that does that. I know there's some places where we have to bomb too. Like hidden areas. Gonna get my health back. You love the older Zelda? SNES and NES, not so much the 3D titles. I have not played any of those. I've played A Link to the Past. I have not completed that, actually. I stopped that quite a while ago, and I think I was close to the end. And then I beat Zelda 2 on a stream. That's all I played. Yeah, one of my followers before, Sir Percival, you probably remember him. He kind of quit doing online stuff just because of probably fatigue of social media related things. So I kind of quit when that happened, playing that one. Doesn't mean I won't get back to it. Hopefully, if Sir Percival's watching, maybe someday he'll come back and join us over here at Twitch. You remember him? Cool. Okay. We need to find statues somewhere. I felt like it was on the in the north somewhere. I don't know. And then I remember it saying something about on a peninsula. There was a tower, castle, or whatever. There we go. Haha! Give me my heart. See what's over here, man? Boomerang's so good. There we go, full health finally. You remember burning a bush or something too? Oh yeah. That's right. I have no idea where. And I know we have to go to that forest on the left somewhere that's like a maze. Maybe I should try to do that. I feel like there's a magic wand. I know there's a magic wand, I just don't remember where that's at. I thought it was out of a dungeon like on the north side. So. We will just stumble around until we find it. Now, did I try to go in here? Because that's interesting, these 4. Makes it look like there'd be a stairs or something there, doesn't it? It's been 30 years since you played too? Yeah, same here. Oh, it's been ages. I'm surprised there's still something in my brain about it. I wasn't even that familiar with it back then. Like, I used Nintendo Power to help me through it. And usually when I do that, I don't learn much about the game. I don't think any of my friends beat this game legitimately. In fact, I think only maybe 2 friends beat it, and yeah, I'm sure they did not beat it legitimately. Like, when I say legitimately, I mean without hints. I'm not saying they cheated, but they used hints. Let's make sure there's nothing here, too. Hey, Boxy, welcome to the stream. How are you? I sometimes play Zelda Randomizer, which is awesome. Oh, yes, I saw someone doing that. Yes, on Twitch. Bo says brother beat it, but I honestly think it took like 2 years. You mean he beat it without hints the first time he played it? I don't think there's anything secret here. Yeah, hopefully it's not going to take me 2 years to beat it. Never had Nintendo Power? And he didn't get any hints from friends or anything, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, the fairies disappear. Yeah, why am I even worrying about that? So that's a dead end. Although, maybe a schoolyard friend gave hints. Yeah, that's what we did a lot of times. Somebody would be like, oh, I found out how to do this. And then everybody knew about it. Okay, let me think. Let me try to find that maze. I think it's over here to the left, because I'm pretty sure if I can figure out my way through that, there's going to be something on the other side. Did I go down here? I think I did. Bo says, yeah, maybe he did and claimed no hints for street cred. That's funny. You'll have to ask him about it. See what he says. Like, I honestly don't remember. It was so long ago, like, how many hints I got and from where and all that kind of stuff. So I have no idea. It's just a guess. I know for sure I did not beat it without at least a couple hints. I know that. Wasn't there some over here last time? Yeah, maybe I haven't gone in here yet. Gosh, I just don't remember. Is this one I beat? Oh, I beat this one already, didn't I? How do I know that? Because I have the map and compass, yeah, okay. And some of these, I remember, some of these have doors behind them too, or ladders. Whatever you call them, steps. Ooh, that guy's a quickie. What? That was weird. Okay, so now we know. No steps there. Bo says to beat without hints, you just have to press every tile, set fires and bombs on every tile. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, like right here it looks suspicious to me. Ah, look at that. It's a secret to everybody. 30, okay. Wasn't anything too impressive. Ooh, there's another cave. Pay me and I'll talk. Well, obviously we're gonna have to do the 50. Boy, you're rich. What? She gypped us. Go north, west, south, west. I never knew this when I was a kid. How did I not know this? Who needs Nintendo Power? Wow. Okay. It just told us how to get through the maze. North, west, south, west. To the Forest of Maze. I had no idea that was even there. Huh. But she did gyp us 50 coins. That's pretty funny. Alright. I want to check out these trees. This is kind of weird too, isn't it? A little sketchy. They're doing it just to have some nice, cool graphics. I think you can only push like rocks and stuff. Okay, don't see anything. I could try to bomb them, but I don't think there's caves in the trees. Okay, it says go north. Okay, do that. Haha. Double arrow repel. So here's our north. West. South. West. Nice. This is a really open area, isn't it? Ooh, this is different. Ooh, graveyard. Wow, I do not remember this. Ooh. Can we not kill these? Yeah, we can. Interesting. Boomerang doesn't work on them. Oh! They keep coming out? Oh, you can't hurt them now. Weird. What? How did I get hurt by that? Oh, nice! Look at this. Did you guys know about this? What the? Gosh, I do not remember this at all. Are they permanently frozen because of that clock? It's kind of weird. Guess that's a bug. Huh. You do remember that? Gosh, I do not remember that. It's kind of cool though. Because then you get all the coins from the ghosts. That's cool. I'm just doing this to see if there's like a special one or something, but doesn't look like it. Let's get this guy almost killed. I think it takes 5 hits, yeah. Ha! That's a quick way to grind. Oh, look at that! Master using it. Oh. I'm not a master enough, I guess. Wow. What luck to stumble across that. Because there's a few of them on the other side I didn't press. I'm not worthy, Bo. I'm not worthy. I'll have to remember that. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this. I think... Let me see which one. Is it this one? So I'll know when I'm worthy I can come back here and get this. I don't know how to know if I'm worthy or not. Zelda sword. Okay. Dang. Hey, Grunk, welcome to the stream. How are you? Because how am I supposed to master it if you don't let me touch it? Yeah, isn't that really weird verbiage? What's he talking about, master this? I don't have this, so how can I master it? Ooh. Alright, let's take one up here. Hey there, Kitty Jellybean. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is this your first time playing? Technically, no. I played this 30 years ago when it came out. Let's see it. I think I was 11 years old when I played it. It came out in like, I don't know, 1987 or something. So it's been that long. So it feels new to me, but not quite because, like I said, I did beat it back in the day when I was a kid. I haven't played it since. So that's why if I look like a noob, I am. Okay, this looks like a bigger dungeon. Level 6. So I've only done 2 of them. We can leave at any time though, right? Let's try level 6, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen. You played it as a kid too? Cool. I doubt I'm gonna be able to do this, but okay, let's give it a shot. I do have this. Is this where we can get the wand? Oh, we can hurt him with our sword. I bet this is where we get the magic wand, which would be awesome. Aim at the eyes of Goma. Alright, I better take a note on that. Aim at the eyes of Goma. Okay. Risky, yeah. You have played it many times since? Okay, gotcha. 7 is easier than 6. Oh, really? You're saying the 7th dungeon is easier than the 6th? That's funny. Yeah. What? Oh, that was... It appeared on top of me and I didn't even see it. The graphics were glitched. I'd love to get the magic wand though. That'd be cool. And now my health's low, right? Yeah. Let me see if I can, kill some of these. I don't know if they'll give hearts or not. The emulator glitched out on me, so I didn't see them appearing. Sometimes it does that as flicker. Just checking. However, 6 is a lot easier to find. Okay. Okay. These aren't splitting. Is it because I'm hitting them with the boomerang first? Ooh, compass. Okay, so he's in the upper right. Oh, the boomerang kills these. I don't think these leave... I don't think those leave, what do you call it? Hearts or anything. Ghost says, holy crisp, this is intense and you have weak armor. You're doing dang well so far. I don't know about that. Ooh. Oh! We reflect. We can reflect the rays. The wand. Okay, that's good to know. That's going to be a huge help. Oh, the one hit me from the side, even though it looked like I was on the tile. I wasn't quite on the tile. But it does look like we can repel that. That's good. Nice. Let me try to get my health back. Will these reappear? Let's get full health. Nah, they don't reappear. So many enemies there were in that one screen. I'm gonna cheese this. Oh! Are they gonna all spawn back? Oh, they don't. That makes it even easier to cheese. I could probably just stand in the doorway. I don't know what angle those are coming at, though. You can't attack in the thing. Won't let, in the doorway. Doesn't let you do it. Oh, I lost the ability to swing. What happened? I guess that ray hit me on the side. I thought I was at full health. Does that do like 6 damage? If so, then I won't even worry about getting full health. Oh, that was weird. I guess there's one special one if you kill him. It kills all the rest. That's interesting. We're learning. Maybe the others are his mirrors or something. Yeah, must be. Can't shoot still. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's beat this room. Oh. Jeez. The guy was on top of me. We're gonna get this darn magic wand, guys. Oh, it glitched out on me. The emulator didn't show me the one on the left. So I thought they were all on the top of each other. That's the problem with emulators. It's making this harder. Yeah, that was my fault there. Can't blame the emulator. I shouldn't have swung while he was shooting the ray. Those wizards killed you so many times as a kid. See, it's just not showing it. There we go. You can only get 8 bombs. It's kind of weird that they put these easy enemies here, isn't it? I guess it's to give you a little break from the harder enemies. Okay. Oh, we're not there yet. I wonder, you know what? I might use a bomb here. Because the boomerang doesn't seem to... Oh, wow, those things land on top of you. Oh, we need a key to open that again. Oh, we probably push a block or something. There we go. The blue ones can shoot twice. Okay. I did not know that either. He shot 2 in a row. He goes boom. I blocked it and he goes boom. Fun. Fun times. I don't know if money's useful, but we're getting a bunch. Oh! The enemies didn't respawn. That's strange. Oh, those blue ones teleport. Oh, I wonder why those ones didn't respawn. That was strange. Because the other ones are respawning. That'll make it a lot easier if they don't respawn. Like, maybe the blue ones don't. Once you kill them all. This music reminds me of Friday the 13th in this game. Oh, yeah, I haven't killed this one yet. Oh, I'm done. Two of the yellows appeared above and below me, so I wouldn't be able to block with my shield. Yeah, I need to go back to using bombs on those. Combo them with bombs. Oh. Wow, a lot of lag. Let's get set up for using bombs. I wonder if the arrows would work. You think the arrows would work on them? Probably not. Wow, that didn't take long. Should've got full health. Bo says, I think they want you to have better armor by now, so you're hard modding this. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. We'll get through it. Each time learning a little bit more. Let's slow down. Okay, let's do this. That guy's pissed. Okay, hopefully we won't have to kill those again. Oh! Oh, we can't block his fireballs. Okay. I guess the dragon's fireballs are too hot. They go through our shield. Some of these walls might be bombable too, but I don't know. Nope, you gotta do it again. So I wonder why. I wonder why you don't have to do that one again. That's curious, isn't it? Okay. We'll have to switch it back to bombs. No hearts for us. I should try to bomb some of these walls too. Oh, they'll stop. Oh, no, they don't. Let's try to bomb some of these walls just for the... What about over here? Okay. That was just test. I'm not gonna waste these bombs. Actually, we could try this room too. Okay. I tried a couple of the rooms at least. Mess up that. It would be cool to have the wand earlier. Can it be? It can't be on this wall, right? Could potentially go over here. Nope. Out of bounds. Hmm. Those, yeah, since those keep coming toward you as you hit them, you basically have to hit them once, take a hit block, you know, and then run. Okay, we got some bombs back. That'll help. Ooh, nice. Too bad you can't take those little stopwatches with you. I should try the bow and arrow. How many do I have? Oh, it uses coins, right? Yeah. That's kind of a cool touch. I thought I was facing right. Guess it didn't register. It goes right through them. Okay. Learn that too. Ah, emulator fail. Doggone it. Wow, we could have had full health. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Oh, wait a minute. I can do run past these. Why did I not see that before? Ha! Oh, it's chasing me. I gotta get there with full health or close to full health. And then that should be no problem. Gosh, I didn't know I could just run past those guys. Okay. I don't even need the bombs. Well, I'll save the bombs for the dragon. Maybe it'll work on him. Got gypped again. FCEUX. Really bad with not showing all the graphics on Zelda. Couldn't shoot it. Get up there. Okay, so we just need to make a beeline straight for the top. I only have 2 hearts though, that's a problem. Those blue ones come after you. And the yellow one was blocking my way. Okay, 4 hearts. That's not bad. Blue ones hit hard. They do. They sure do, Bo. It'd be nice having the magic wand early, though, like I keep saying. If I can get it. I have no idea where it's at, but... just to find out. Let's get him to appear here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, does the arrows work? Arrows don't work. Bombs work. I don't think that worked. Doesn't work. Yeah, and you can't block. My sword's too short. Whoa! What? Do I have to hit that thing? Boomerang didn't work on it. Oh. That thing shoots. Oh, that thing shoots at the same time. Hey, Kipper, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Hum Addict. Classic Zelda, that's right. Rose says, you did so well, though, dude. Level 6 is brutal, Jimmy says. We're sleepy, Kipper says. Yeah, I bet. But yeah, thank you for the raid, Kipper. Really appreciate it. How'd your XCOM run go tonight? This is the 3rd dungeon, by the way, guys, that I've gone to. I'm doing these out of order. I shouldn't be doing this one right now. But I want to try to get the magic wand. It looks at, I think I've only done... yeah, I've done 2 of the dungeons. I don't know which ones they were. And I jumped to the 6th one. Because I'm kind of playing this blind. Last time I played this was when I was a kid, back in 88. So I'm really, really rusty, and I don't remember anything. Just little nuggets of information here and there. Oh, Kipper did well after 3 ice creams. Our base was attacked and we knocked them out with crazy green knockout gas before they even got out of the foyer. Nice. Sounds like a win. Alright. So the bombs, I think I tried and it didn't work on the dragon either. So we'll just have to use something else. Ah, the guy teleported right on me. I couldn't do anything about that. He destroyed the alien's maternity hospital. I'm gonna let myself die here. I was reading the chat and I should have paused it. We're not villains. Nah, not at all. You can do that in XCOM. You can destroy maternity hospitals. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Ooh, here we go. That's nice. Close to full health. I always get the stopwatch last. Oh, it was the aliens' birthing pods, I see. Same thing, right? Although I guess you didn't kill the moms. You just killed the babies. Just. I'm using the word just. Alright. Let's get past these guys. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can own this dragon. Wow. Not dodging too well. Oh, I see what it's doing now. Interesting. So that one that flies around can shoot also. Ah! Hey! I did pretty poorly that time. That was not my best dodging. My dodging was dodgy. On Monday, our researchers told us we were going to destroy a food production facility. Then when we go there, the game says destroy these sacred towers. There's some sort of temple. I think the research team hates us. Wow. Bad intelligence, huh? Your intelligence team wants you to die. Either that or they're evil. Maybe both. Dodge some wizards. We're dodging wizards, we're dodging fireballs. Dodging it all. Oh wow, one hit and that killed us. I guess we'll kill him. I was hoping he'd drop a heart. He didn't have a heart. Like Kiffer. Ah, I wasn't in the doorway far enough. Can you push this any direction? Oh, you can. Okay. Do better. Oh, ran right into him. There's no bottom to this guy. Jimmy says, do you see, Deforte, how casually Kipper admits to his war crimes? I do. I sure do. It's impressive how he can be so callous. What? How did I get hurt there? It looked like my own boomerang hurt me there. I don't know what happened. $255 gold. Okay, so they're only using a single byte to represent money. Single byte. 8 bits. Okay, let's see if we can get through here. Oh. Nice. Okay, 5 hearts for the dragon. Let's try to do it better this time. My sword's too short. Who equipped us with a short sword to kill a dragon? Ah! No! Ah, he shot a fireball right when I was right next to him. We will kill him. We will kill him. As we learn more, and as random number generation gets on our side more. I'm pretty sure we won't have to kill him again. Enemies like that usually kill them once and they don't respawn. Could be wrong. The hit detection's not quite working on that one. It's music. It's so much like Friday the 13th. The NES game. No. We got bounced. I wonder if there's a shield that can block Dragon Fire in this game. Oh, nice. We need one more heart to get our sword that we can shoot. RNG, you gonna be on our side? Yes! Oh yeah. I don't know if that'll work on the dragon or not, but if so, if I can make it to him with this, it should make it a lot easier. Modded in. Yeah. Shield of Dragon blockage. Boomerang actually works a lot better against these because it can hit them on the return. Alright, let's get past those sneaky wizards. Yeah, scroll of protection from Dragon Breath. And Jimmy says, yeah, we need a Footman's Dragon Lance. You believe? Thank you. Let's do it. Let's do this. Oh. Two hearts. That's okay. We can still do it. We can still do it. Oh. Wow. That one shot in a direction that I wasn't standing. That tricked me. It shot to my right, and I was going left. So then when I turned right, I thought I was going to dodge, and the fireball was there, right in my face. Yeah, where those wizards appear on that one screen is so dependent on random number generation and how lucky we get. Yeah, it was a little cheap, wasn't it? Okay, it's not Ninja Gaiden level of cheap. We've had cheaper. Or Athena. It's not Athena level of cheap. I don't think anything can be Athena level of cheap. Those fireballs kind of are part of my eyes. Ones that are flickering that orange and green color. There we go. Random number generation for the win. I'm gonna see something here. I can get him to shoot a fireball over that direction. Does it slow down the others? It doesn't look like it does. Okay. Oh! That invincibility did not last as long as I thought it would. I was trying to run as I was invincible from that one hit through the dragon head, but it was like boop, boop. That's how long invincibility lasted, so it killed me. Well, we were close there. Where are they? Jeez, emulator, come on. Okay. Oh, heart, yes. 6 hearts. I wonder how many hearts you would normally have by the time you got here. Oh, come on. Ah. Where that guy goes is kind of random too. No, quit chasing me. He's chasing me all over. And I don't know if I just kill. Do I just kill the heads, or do I have to kill that thing too? Like the floating heads. That's not bad when I only had 2 hearts when I made there. Those darn wizards, they teleport so quickly. I have a hard time making it to that door before they land on top of me. One heart. Money. We don't need money. I thought that the arrows worked on the dragon before. What do why it doesn't work now. Hey, Saztan! Welcome, how are you doing? We're in the 6th castle. And we've only killed 2 of the castles, so we probably shouldn't be here, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it the hard way. Get the magic wand. 2 hearts again. They don't want to give me more than 2 hearts with this dragon. One of the fireballs is orange. It's kind of weird. Now they're shooting all orange. Oh, does that mean they're ticked? Maybe that's what that means. Oh no, it's going back to blue. Yeah. No, get away. That's really weird. Oh, I got cornered. I got cornered. Looks like you have the white sword. Yeah, I do. I tried to get, I found a secret thing that had like a different sword, and it, said I wasn't qualified or something. It was like where there was a cemetery. I just stumbled across it. I was not worthy. I don't know if I have to kill the flying heads of the dragon too. I'll have to try to hit one of the dragon heads with my sword. The ones that are flying, and see if it makes a noise. And that'll tell me. Three hearts. cornered again. Need to stay away from those posts in the corner. I don't think you can hit the flying head one. Ah! Man. He ran right into me. Cornered me again. Hey, Cody. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I know this will make some people angry, but Elden Ring is the best Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. I'm doing well. Cody, how about you? The fight looks intense. Hey, Reginald. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ah, the down wasn't working. Is there another still? The emulator's kind of flipping out on this, where it flickers and I can't see them sometimes. So it's kind of making that harder than what it needs to be, I think. 4 hearts, dang it. Yeah, it's super intense, Reginald. I have the white sword, which evidently is kind of weak to be here. I have no armor upgrades, at least that I know of. I have 6 hearts, so I'm kind of doing this the hard way. At least I've been told. Glad you're doing well, Cody. Okay. 4 hearts. Oh, he shot that at a weird angle. He did it again. No! Ah! I got trapped under the block! Oh, those blocks are so well placed. Well done, game designers, well done. I've been killed by those blocks so many times where I get stuck. Oh. You haven't played this one, Reginald? But my understanding is it lets you tackle the dungeons in any order, which is cool. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm on the 6th dungeon, which obviously you can tell it's hard with the equipment I have. Cody says you won't always have the items you need to finish a dungeon without completing previous ones, but it does make a swordless run possible. Swordless run? So how can you kill bosses without a sword? Oh, the right items. So there's certain items that can kill certain bosses, you mean? You don't have to have a sword. Oh boy. Uh, the randomness on these heads makes this really hard. Right when I was getting ready to get into position. Ah. Have you played the randomizer? No, I haven't. I've seen someone do that, though. Can't remember if it's Zelda 1 or Zelda 2, where the last boss... very last boss you need a sword for. Yeah, I don't remember. I beat Zelda 2 on the stream, but I don't really remember much about it. See, that's where the emulator failed me. It didn't show them until they were actually shooting. It's annoying. They're supposed to flicker before they appear. It's not doing it like that. That was the correct thing it should have done. Sometimes it doesn't do it until they shoot. Okay, let's make this happen. How do we get across that? Oh, maybe I can kill these with arrows. Ooh, nice. We got a map. We need you to buy an EverDrive. Yeah. I'm gonna go down here because when I look at the map, there's 2 rooms down here. Oh, there we go. Oh, so how am I gonna get that key? Oh, can I use a boomerang to get a key? Don't know if you can. So now we'll find out if we have to kill the dragon again. Nope, don't have to kill a dragon again. We're out of keys though. Let's see if we can get this key with the boomerang. Can't get it with... Okay, you can't get that with the boomerang. There is a door open down there though, so I can run to that. I wonder how we're gonna get that key. There's got to be something that lets you step over that, whatever that is, lava or red liquid. Is it the ladder, maybe? What was Rock's feather a thing in this game? I don't remember, Reginald. I don't know. Last time I played this, I was 11 years old, like 33 or 33 years ago, 32 years ago. 34 years ago, probably. This is the game that really brought the NES to life, in my opinion, Cody says. Like a marked difference between the quality before and after. Rock's feather first appeared in Link's Awakening, Cody says. Okay. You're back, Kipper? Well, we killed the dragon, so now I don't have to kill that anymore. But, trying to get to the next room. Oh, we found a map, as you can see. Uh-oh. Yeah. Bad random number generation on the blue guys on that one. Kipper had to talk to his lawyers. That's funny. Zelda launched basically the same time I was born in 1986. Yeah, I don't remember if I got Castlevania before Zelda. I think I did. I don't know. What do you guys prefer, Zelda or Castlevania? The first ones I'm talking about. Kipper says, I remember Legend of Zelda was on like an NES multi-game demo machine, the local toy store. We'd go there and you'd play a few minutes of the game. Then it would restart. Oh man, that's lame. Might have been Legend of Zelda 2. Cody says, child me would have said Zelda, but adult me is more in Castlevania. And Bo says, tough one, probably Zelda Slave. Yeah, they're both totally different types of games, I know. That's so annoying. Yeah, there's no room to the north or west of this. Let's trick those guys. Oh, really? How did that guy just appear there? The blue guy. He's supposed to teleport, like, at an angle. The emulator may not have drawn it for me. Bo says, I put a penny in my brother's new NES when I was about 2 and broke it. Oh, man. Kipper says, I have memory. Did your brother want to kill you, Bo? And Kipper says, I have memory of wanting to play Castlevania, but I've played more Zelda. Cody says, I feel like Zelda would keep me busy longer. Castlevania would keep me more excited in a short period of time. That's fair. Yeah, I personally feel like Castlevania has more replay. Like, Zelda's a lot more fun with the mystery and open worldness and that kind of stuff from that perspective. But once you kind of know, especially if you probably play it a few times and beat it a few times, it would probably kind of get lame. That's just my suspicion. Get in there. It's kind of like certain movies. You know, like certain mystery movies, they're amazing the first time you watch them, but then when you know what's going to happen, it really loses its appeal. Alright, we got 4 hearts this time. Zelda is a commitment, Cody says. Castlevania goes well with breakfast. There you go. I hope we get a key by killing these. If we don't, I'm screwed. Oh. What? Are you kidding me? I don't have the ability to get over this? Let me see if there's something around. We were robbed. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can use this. Will this light the way? Oh. We're robbed. Original says the more puzzle-oriented game, the longer you have to wait between replays, forget so much. Exactly. Yeah, like this. I don't remember any of this, so it's like I'm playing it for the first time. Boxy says Castlevania teaches you that meat is fine if found in a wall. Yeah, that's right, a pork chop. That's funny. He says there was a huge glitch found in Castlevania this year. Really? What was it? Bomb? Bomb doesn't work on this, does it? No, if we look at the map up there, see where it's green? That's where I'm at. So the only way to get over to that room, unless secret rooms don't show up on this mini map, maybe that is possible. Okay, guess not. So the dark areas on the mini map, could they possibly be bombs? Bomb spots that don't show up there? Cody says for Castlevania, if you walk back and forth at the right spots, you can write the wrong things into the memory and change how the game builds the level. Wow. That sounds crazy. I have no idea what to do here. Because I don't have a key. Code injection attack. I have no idea who Goggin is. Oh, you can't go up? Yeah, I'm guessing secret rooms probably also appear on the map there, but I don't know for sure. I have no key. I'm gonna have to leave the dungeon. And I have no way of getting over that red thing. Ugh. No, I have not played Ocarina of Time. Maybe the lava area is just to keep you thinking but leads nowhere. Yeah, it could be, Bo. I don't know. Now, isn't there a place where I can buy keys? I'm pretty sure there is. I think. Maybe over here? What I was trying to do was find the magic wand. And I figured it was probably in that room there. Since it was kind of a one-off thing. Yeah, here we go. Can buy some keys. But I still can't get past that red. I think there was a key. There was a key to the north. So we'll try to go that direction. 2 keys. Is that going to be enough? I guess we'll try it. Now I have to remember how in the world to get back there. I have to go through the maze thing. Let's see. Cody says you probably should play Ocarina of Time. I think I could Google at least 3 articles right now that call it the best game ever made. Really? Best game ever made. Wizardry 8. They're wrong, Cody. It's Wizardry 8. Bo says I didn't like Ocarina that much. Okay, let's find the forest. Reginald says Wizardry 7. And Bo says, not my game whatsoever. Ocarina or Wizardry 8? And Kipper says it's not Hills Far. Not that much for sure. True. One thing that can compete for Hills Far, in my mind, is Heroes of the Land. Ironically, both gold box. Well, no, they're not gold box. They're silver box. Okay, so I think I go north. I wrote this down. West. South. West? I'm not doing this right anymore. Oh, I am. Okay. So am I worthy yet to get that sword? Earlier it said we weren't worthy. How do you become worthy? Oh, I can't kill those. Hildfar, yes, Bo says. Link to the Past is better than Ocarina of Time, in his opinion. Gipper says Gold Box adjacent. Yeah, adjacent. True. And Cody says, Link, I'm with you. A Link to the Past was always my favorite. Well, I've played that one. I'm not to the end of it. I quit playing and I think I'm close to the end. I've never beaten it, so I don't know for sure, but Sir Percival was helping me with that a couple years ago. I haven't played it since. But yeah, that one was pretty fun. Zelda in a gold cartridge, yeah. Kipper says, I always wished I completed Wind Waker. I don't know what that is. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yes, it's a boomerang. It's not a banana. Looks like a banana. Alright, let's see if we're worthy yet, guys. I'm sure the answer is going to be no. Is it on this screen? Yeah. It was the GameCube Zelda? What was? Oh, Wind Waker. Okay. Cody says, also, I absolutely love that there is a community in the world that has turned Hillsfar into a meme. And Moody says, I thought boomerangs were out of fashion. Glad to see they're coming back. And Reginald says, Wind Waker has some cool elements, but I thought the dungeons were mostly a letdown after Majora's Mask ones were so good. You guys are speaking a different language. I have no idea what you're talking about. How dare you? Long range shot. Boom. Okay, I guess I could go right here. gonna be a secret tunnel. Maybe, maybe not. Guess not. Doggone it. Are they trying to trick me again? This direction. This is another maze. I guess it's not a maze. Holy moly. Oh yeah. I have no idea where I'm going. Really going a roundabout direction right here. Kill this last enemy. I don't know if things... No, okay. Let's see if any of these rocks can move. You have to push all different sides. Doesn't look like it. One more, speak through. Okay. Oh, where in the world are we going? Ah! This looks like an area that could be bombed. Nope. Zelda 2, yay or nay, everyone? I liked it. Thought it was fun. Oh, it's the rocks. Going in a big circle. Super hard Zelda 2. I'm in the against it crowd myself, Cody says. So you never play it, Cody? What don't you like about it? Don't need any of that stuff. There was one I played, Reginald says, was Link to the Past. NES was a little before my time, Rudy. Gotcha. Oh, that's how you get over there. It kind of looks suspicious up here too. Ha 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 ha. Boy, this is really expensive. So is that guy telling me that, or... And what is the pork chop thing there? Does that just restore all your health? Because it's normally what like a fairy does, right? Weird. Kind of want to get enough money to see what it does. You can buy a single heart for 10. That's really weird. Cody says immediate thing when I try to pick up these days is the garbage sword range. The side scrolling just doesn't feel like Contra or Castlevania. Also, it just doesn't feel at all like a Zelda game. Yeah, you can tell it's the same engine as the game Rambo, which is, yeah, really awkward. Rambo had so much potential. It's kind of like Heroes of the Lands. So much potential, and it's kind of screwed up. You haven't seen my playthrough of that or review of it. No, I didn't review it. I played through it on the stream. You should check that out. He uses the same engine. Side-scrolling. Just really weird. Okay, I need to get some money so I can buy that pork chop. Unless someone wants to just tell me what it is. Tell me what the pork chop does. Oh, Bo, thank you so much for subscribing. You're on a 7-month streak. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Rambo, another game you don't like. Yeah. It's a weird, weird game. It's one of the weirdest NES games I've ever played. The only one I can think of that tops it as far as weirdness is Athena. Can I get money from these? don't think these give money, do they? Nah. They don't. Ah, Bo! You gifted 1 sub to the community. You've gifted a total of 6 in the past, Bo. Thank you so much. Jimmy! Jimmy gets a sub. Wow, thank you, Bo. Really appreciate that. Oh, wow, that guy's way too fast. I need some enemies that I can make money off of. I think these ones up here I can. There we go. There's some money. If I kill these, I can... It's funny that you can boomerang a fairy and bring it to you. Well, thank you, Bo. I really appreciate that. You're super kind. Alright, we still gotta find a little more money. Pork chop. Anybody know what it does? So I don't have to spend time trying to go back there. Now that we have keys, let's do this again. Bo says, I wonder if the pork chop works as some kind of energy canister like in Mega Man. That's what I was hoping. The fact that there's a fairy, maybe they didn't want to make it where you could buy fairies because that seems kind of like slavery or something. The only other thing I could think of is maybe it heals 3 hearts or something lame like that. Ah! Oh, all these guys are back. Wow. That's a bummer. If you leave the dungeon, they all spawn again. I hope the dragon doesn't come back. That's going to be a major bummer. Okay, at least the dragon doesn't come back. Grunk says, according to GameFAQs, monster bait really serves one purpose and one person only. It baits Gorios away from their path, blocking resting spots so that you can progress. That's pretty much it, but it works for what it does. That's what that pork chop thing is? And Moody said, never played Mega Man. I'm wondering how similar it is to Robo. I have not played Robo. Okay, let's go north. We have 1 bomb left. He shot me too fast, or I could even respawn. Robo Warrior is more like Bomberman, Foxy says. Why can't Zelda enemies just be called slime or zombie or something, Cody says. Monsters must like pork chops. Curious what's going to happen when I kill all the monsters in that room. I'll probably be quitting here soon, guys. Yes. Full health. That's rare to get past those with full health. I do have bombs again, too. Jeez. Wow. They do so much damage to me. It's a weak armor. I got scammed. I like how the music starts to kind of synchronize. Like as you move into a different room. Let me kill these too. So I think once I kill these, they'll quit coming back. Attack back, okay. Jeez, I've like hit all of them like twice. One down. Holy moly. Ooh, secret passage. We found the wand. Oh yeah. Mission accomplished. Sweet. Grunk says maybe if you tell the old guy you killed a bunch of blue wizards and a dragon, once you touch the sword. Yeah, exactly. You're not trained enough. Oxy says doing hard mode here with the blue wizard robes with the white sword and no blue ring. Yeah. We got this though. That's awesome. Cody says I've been listening to the soundtrack for the new Smash Brothers a lot because it has remastered and orchestrated versions of NES classics. Hundreds of hours worth? Pew Pew Magic Stick. That's right, Bo. Assume the wand is a major upgrade. It's a really strong attack, I think. So I'm just gonna get out of this dungeon now. That's all I wanted. I don't think I have what I need to even be able to beat the boss. I'll just let myself die. It looks like I have to kill those to get that door to open. Yeah, let's go test it out real quick. So it does real damage at a range. Unlike the boomerang, which just stuns. That's pretty sweet. See if it kills us with one hit. If it stops spinning, there we go. Nice. Cody says I might be exaggerating. I think it's like 60 hours of music. Yeah, that is impressive. Castlevania playlist alone is an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we're qualified now, guys. Let's see if this works on the ghost. It does. It's just as strong as my white sword. Nope. We're still too noobish. Castlevania playlist is an hour and a half. Wow. Yeah, what is that thing supposed to be? Helicopter pineapple? Both. It's funny. We're a wizard. We're a wizard. Now we can do this. Oh, you can only have... Oh, look at that. It aborts... It aborts your sword if you shoot it while your sword's flying. Let me try something. Yeah, even if you go on a different row, I thought maybe it was a graphic thing, but it's not. Well, that's cheap. I thought I could double blast things. Greg says, keep your stupid sword. This one's better anyway. Is there a way the game tracks experience, Moody says. I don't think there's experience. But I don't know what that qualifies. I don't know if we have to get so many Triforce pieces before it says we're qualified or what the deal is. But regardless, that's okay. Let's see if I can get out of here now. There we go. Well, next time we'll try to find a different dungeon to do. One that's can give me better or something. This is actually stronger than my sword. Because it normally takes me 3 hits to kill those blue guys. Yeah, it's stronger than my sword. That's pretty crazy. Okay, save state. Save. Alright, guys. May the Triforce be with you. Exactly, Moody. Bill says, I think it comes down to how many bosses you beat, but that's my old memories come back. No, you're probably right. That makes sense. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. And Bo, thanks again for the subscription and giving one to Jimmy. That was very kind of you. So I'll see you all next time.